Today we're going to talk about the classical period, particularly about ancient Greece and ancient Rome. Why do we look at those civilizations in order to interpret our modern day? What do they have to do with our current understanding of the humanities? What the humanities are? Why are they important in our lives? These are concepts that are very related in order to understand what the humanities are, what they're useful for, what they look for in our lives. We need to know a little bit about the origins of the humanities, which is basically a concept derived from the early Renaissance around the 14th, 15th centuries in some parts of Europe, particularly in Italy, when they started to look at the Greek and the Romans as a model of identity, of human being, of moral conduct, of political system too. The concept of democracy, for example, the concept of law, the concept of patriarchal family, they are all related to ancient Greece and ancient Rome, but they have been updated by modern civilizations, by the Western world, in order to build what we know now as the Western civilization. Let's start with ancient Greece. Very briefly, origins and general characteristics. We will go into the first civilizations, the state cities of the Greek peninsula, their relationship with Near Asia, and how some great poets like Homer narrated some of the wonderful prowesses, the battles, the military campaigns that gave origin and consolidated the Greek civilization. Another important myth is the Argonauts, who are basically led by Jason in an expedition to the Near Asia, at that time a land of wonderful legends and myths. We're going to talk about the political system of democracy and how it is different from our modern concept of democracy. However, there is something essential that has been kept between the two models of political system, the Greek democracy and our modern Western democracy. We're going to talk about philosophy. Who are Socrates, Plato, Aristotle? Why do they matter today? We'll see that they matter more than we can imagine. And we're also going to go into the historians and the playwrights, history and tragedy, two great forms to approach the human existence in order to interpret, to understand our role in this world. Regarding ancient Rome, we're going to talk about the origins of this wonderful civilization, how it derived from ancient Troy and also from the Greeks, how it developed different systems, political systems like the monarchy, the republic, and the empire, and who are the narrators, who are the tellers of this wonderful story. Virgil, but also poets like Horace and Lucan, and many other aspects of the Roman civilization that we will touch upon in the next few minutes.